Dolezal took office with the NAACP at the same time the president of Portland's chapter did.
Our Tim Becker talks with her and is going beyond the headlines and getting her take on just what's happening here, Tim.
Well, Joanne Hardesty says Rachel Dolezal is really doing great work up there in Spokane, advocating for the social, racial, and economic justice of a community. Dolezal is also chair of the Police Oversight Committee up there, and Hardesty thinks that what we're witnessing now might, in part, be some pushback from that.
My initial reaction was, what's the big deal?
Portland NAACP President Joanne Hardesty isn't worrying about Rachel Dolezal's true ethnic background.
I'm not willing to judge her based on who she identifies as. If she tells me she's a black woman, I believe her.
She tells me what does concern her is the hate mail Dolezal has received since becoming president of the NAACP and how police have handled it.
But the second piece I found more troubling, which was the piece about the police alleging they didn't see any discrimination, that she wasn't being targeted with hate mail, and so that was more troubling to me.
I call the meeting to order.
Dolezal has been chair of Spokane's Police Oversight Committee since last September.
So we have a lot of growth to do, and the DOJ has report on that.
Hardesty says she's been doing a remarkable job and could now be feeling pushback from that.
It's not easy taking on a military operation and then demanding that they change. That's not easy work. And so I'm not surprised that there would be a smear campaign, that there would be people trying to divert her from the work that she's doing.
As for what some think is deceptive on Dolezal's part,
the president of the NAACP, who we think is a black woman who says she is the victim of hate crimes, might not be black. That seems like a misrepresentation.
I can understand that.
Hardesty calls it a normal distraction that can be part of the job when you work for civil rights.
And whether she's labeled, with whatever, to me, it's like it's insignificant in the scheme of who she is and the quality of the work that she's involved in.
Well, at the very least, Hardesty says the situation up in Spokane is creating the opportunity to let people know that the NAACP is and always has been a multiracial, multicultural, and multi-generational organization open to anybody who wants to work for social justice.
Anybody. You can be a white person and work in that organization.
Absolutely. You can be the leader.
She's just claiming to be...
She's black.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
This is certainly a story I think we'll continue to follow.
Yes. There's much more layers to peel off the onion on this one. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Tim.